It's called Caudal Regression syndrome.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
affects 1 in 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Looking back to how you grew up, not only what you're doing now as an athlete, but how you grew up is so inspiring because you were in foster homes.
Mm-hmm.
You moved around a lot. What was that like? Tell our Courtside fam your backstory.
I grew up through the foster care system, and it was challenging. There was a lot of things going on, from school life from bullying all the way to being out in the street and being in different homes throughout a span of 17 years. Every couple years or every other year, sometimes it was 2 back-to-back years, you'd be like placed in a different home. So like you got to readjust to life. And each place, new people, new ways of thinking, new different styles of parenting, and sometimes they didn't always work for certain kids. Each kid that's through the system, they're all different.
Yeah.
Just like everybody in this room is all different. And it made for a lot of trauma, I guess, coming up. And as I got older, I learned to just learn from it, use those experiences, especially with the family I got adopted into, and was able to use them, and they were able to help me to really get a hold of my own life and do what I really wanted to do. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's a driving force in my life, but I would say it definitely was a big part, given I'm only 24, so a lot of it was not too long ago.
I mean, being a kid is hard enough without all of those things. So when you did get to your family, your mom, I've seen her in interviews with you now, and you call her your mom.
Yeah.
What was that like? What did she instill in you that was maybe different than these other people that you were growing up with?
Man, that was my mom. She's one of a kind. So when she took me in, I was really hard-headed. I had enough. I'd seen the worst. I was just pretty much done with everybody and everything. If something made me mad, I'd tell you about yourself. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be nice about it. And it was just, I had this whole like gray cloud of dark energy just over me all the time. And she started just kind of working with me in different ways, instead of like screaming at me or taking away food and stuff like that. It was just like a conversation. And nobody ever, like, for 17 years, nobody ever actually just sat down and talked to me and let me tell you exactly how I think about what's been going on. That was definitely a different change of pace. And after that, I started getting comfortable. And like, that's one thing I wasn't used to either. Like being comfortable, being able to just relax and let your guard down. My guard was constantly up at all times. Like you wouldn't be able to sneak up on me. Like that's how hard my guard was up all the time. And my mom really just kind of cooled me down. And then once I was cooled down, I was able to focus, and then became like a multiple-time track state champ and all these other cool things.
What's up, guys? It's Rachel DeMita. Thank you so much for watching Courtside Club. Make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcasts. We have new episodes coming to you guys every single week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.